Before we get to today's video, Michael Thomas, Saints elite wide receiver. Some in the NFL say top 2, and he's not number 2. He dropped some new merchandise on his website, and I'm not gonna contaminate the jury just right now, but here is what my man decided to drop. Yeah, yikes. These shirts, in my opinion, are really terrible, but I want to get y'all's opinion as well. So by show of likes, go ahead and smash the like button if you guys think that these shirts that Michael Thomas has dropped are trash. And I'm not saying that these shirts are trash just because I'm a Panther fan. Even if I was a Saints fan, there's no way you're gonna catch me dead in some shirt that looks like I bought it from a barbershop from somebody trying to start a business, right? That looks like a ironed on graphic. Like, it looks so bad. It's terrible. It's really awful. And he's charging $40 for it, man. He just signed a crazy expensive contract. My man out here charging $40 for some garbage ass shirts. Hustling backwards. Yo, before you get out here and buy a Madden bundle, check out my sponsor, MMOAN.com. They're the cheapest Madden coins on the market, and they get even cheaper if you use code Texas at checkout for a 10% discount. Anyway, what's going on with you guys? Today it's your boy Texas. We back to go ahead and revisit the power up passes. We dropped these videos back in August, and we got new power to the game, so I figure it's time to go ahead and revisit the tier 1, which I believe ranges from the overall of 70 to 81. And then we'll do offense in one video and defense in another, because there are 4 good choices on each side of the ball. So if you guys who just got the game may need some help, this is the video for you. For those that want to change up their team and get some better players as well, this can also help you out as well, because there's some really amazing players that you get to high overalls with just the power up, the pass, and just the use of training. And with training being as cheap as it is right now and only getting lower, there are a ton of amazing players that you can help add to your team to help you win some games. So offense in this video, defense in a later video, which may be out later on today. Before we go on to get into this, I always say this: use this pass on whoever you want to. Typically, it's best to use these passes on players that help you save some coins, but with the overall range, pretty much 81s are going for like less than 10,000 coins, and golds are going for like less than 5. So you're not gonna save any coins with this pass, really. So let's go ahead and get the best possible player. So let's go ahead and start with the most important position in Madden, the quarterback. There are 5 choices that you can use at quarterback. You got Matthew Stafford, Lamar Jackson, Derek Carr, Ben Roethlisberger, and you got Cam Newton. All these items have top tier cars. Derek Carr has a 92 power up. Lamar Jackson has a 91 power up max. Matthew Stafford 91 power up, and then Big Ben's to a 90, I believe, and Cam's to a 93. 5 quarterbacks to choose from, knocking 3 off the list right away. Matthew Stafford's gone, Derek Carr's gone, Big Ben Roethlisberger's gone. I know Big Ben does get the hot route master, and he's one of the cheaper quarterbacks that can get it, but he cannot leave the pocket as well as Derek Carr and Matthew Stafford. Derek Carr being the best out of those 3 options, but not having the speed is just super annoying, because with the pass rush being as crazy as it is, you don't got much time to be finding guys moving down the field, especially with how amazing zone coverage is and how sticky man coverage can be. So you need to buy time, and none of those cars get escape artists, and so you're getting sacked a lot. A lot of you guys will be saying, yo, Derek Carr has the speed threshold, which means he can go ahead and get the escape artist. No, Derek Carr is a gunslinger / strong arm quarterback. So I have David Carr right now, right? David Carr, Derek Carr's brother, same archetype. I'm going to show you guys him at tier 3. He does not have an option to get escape artists, because that is only for 2 sets of archetype quarterbacks. You get scrambling quarterbacks that can get it, as well as, I believe, Phil General? What's the other one I'm talking about? Improvisers can get it. Strong arms cannot. So even though he has the speed, he cannot get that ability to make him OP. So that's why he's not on the list. So that leaves it with Lamar Jackson and Cam Newton. Lamar Jackson's power is going for about 100,000 coins. You can get Cam powered up to a 90 overall for the same price that it costs just to buy Lamar Jackson's power up. And Cam Newton at the 90 overall is amazing outside of one flaw. So he has 81 speed, which is fantastic. He can get the escape artist as well as the agile extender. You can't get fast break though at this slot. See, I'm gonna refund it right now so you guys can see. Remember, fund this bad boy, and here's Cam right now. He gets escape artist, he gets agile extender that you can go ahead and throw on nothing else right now. That's unlocked. So you can throw on one of these two. But the ability to get fast break at this slot is fantastic. Now the one flaw he has is going to be his go deep throw accuracy. It is at 79. So you need to go ahead and put go deep chemistry on this card to have the 80 throw accuracy threshold, which makes him hit pretty much all passes guaranteed. So you got a quarterback out here who can leave the pocket, throw accurate passes when Madden wants you to, and he's cheaper than Lamar Jackson and has a bigger arm as well. He has what? What's his throw power? His throw power is at 89, which is really, really solid. So if you need a quarterback and you don't want to spend a crazy amount of coins on like Lamar Jackson's power up, use his power pass at the tier 1. Go ahead and pick his power up for like less than 10,000 coins. Get this guy to a 90, and you got a quarterback you can rock out with who's cheaper than Steve Young and is going to play similar outside of the roaming dead-eye accuracy that Steve Young can get. So you save coins to get a guy that can hit every single pass once you max out the go deep. Or not even max out, once you get go deep to improve his deep throw accuracy. Looking at running backs right now, and there's not really anybody out of the list that's here. Sony Michel, Aaron Jones, Lindsey, Nick Chubb, Tarek Cohen, Dalvin Cook, James White, Lamar Miller, and Mark Ingram. While I love Mark Ingram as a halfback, not overall Mark Ingram probably might be the best halfback at that rate. He's crazy. He gets jukebox, he gets bruiser, he can run through your face or also juke you. Really fun to play with, and he kind of just glides on the field. I'm looking at this Tarek Cohen, and I love this card because you get this guy up to a 91 overall with just training. You can go ahead and, if you don't want to play the Theme Diamond solos for his 86, and you can just use training to bypass that as well, get to a 90 overall. Use training to bypass his Halloween card to get up to a 91 for about 150,000 coins worth of training. The thing is, if you compare this guy to Gale Sayers at the same price, that's kind of high dollar for a running back that you can just buy the auction block and just sell when you're done with it. Whereas Tarek Cohen, if you want to get your coins back, you got to downgrade for training and lose half of it. So just sucks because I like this card a lot. It's just no halfback that I think is worthy to use his power pass on that gets you a guy that's fast, that can also break tackles. You get guys that are break tackleables like the Mark Ingram, but he's not fast. You get guys that are fast, but have that's just all they are. No abilities and all to get types of amazing moves. So Tarek Cohen would have been on the list if Gale Sayers or Saquon Barkley did not exist for one for the same exact cost. Obviously, we ain't doing no fullbacks. Let's move on to wide receivers. There's a guy that I think that you guys have to have. And nope, that's not Tyler Boyd, slow. That's not Fitzgerald, hella slow. And that's not Cooper Kupp. Even though I Cooper Kupp, just not, he got a really bad card, man. That dude has deceptive speed according to EA. But the guy you guys need to have on your team is gonna be none other than Power Up Brandon Cooks. He has a 90 overall Mud Heroes card. And so a 69 overall card can get upgraded to an 88 overall item for 2,200 training. Now, that is about 40,000 coins, right? 40,000 coins for a guy with 90 speed, 88 catching. That's really good. He's no Tyler Lockett in terms of beat press. He's no Tyreek Hill in terms of speed. But for those that are trying to find an affordable receiver to have on your team with this top tier speed, look no further than Brandon Cooks. Probably best to use a guy in bunch formations or in tight formation. That way he can't be pressed, because his beat press at 76 leaves a lot to be desired. But in terms of speed, man, end arounds, Wildcat, this dude is going to be flying around the field. Now, this next guy, I dare you to find a tight end that is going for 70,000 coins that is going to possess the stats that this Evan Ingram does. To get Evan Ingram up to an 89 overall, shout out to that 91 series Redux card he has, is going to run you 3,500 training. Now look at this Evan Ingram at the 89 overall. So you got a tight end out here with 6'3", 87 speed with the 84 catching. At the tier 1 slot, I'm pretty sure this guy gets matchup nightmare, tier 2 slot streak specialist. And if you get those two in combination, the amount of bull bleep that you can do with forcing the ball into your tight end is insane. I got 2 videos on the channel about that. Those two abilities single-handedly won me 130 games just so I could pull a punter. Just saying. So that was just cheesy. But in terms of this, so 70,000 coins. Let's go to the auction block right now with 70,000 coin filter and find a tight end with this speed. So we got Jimmy Graham out here, 80 overall tight end with 78 speed, no run block. Evan Ingram is 6'4" with 87 speed. Crazy. Austin Hooper, not faster than Evan Ingram. Zach Ertz, definitely not faster than Evan Ingram. That's 110,000 coins. Eric Ebron, drop specialist, 6'4", still not faster than Evan Ingram. I can keep going on, but I won't. So if you guys are in the market for a tight end, Evan Ingram is a must-have. So far, we have Cam Newton, we have Brandon Cooks, and we have Evan Ingram. Moving on to the last card, and this one is more like a wait and see. It's a wait and see what happens in the next 2 weeks. So the Saints right now are 8-2. They win 2 more games. That means their ultimate kickoff card completes the upgrade transformation, goes from an 83 overall to a 93 overall. And hopefully upon that evolution, we end up getting him eligible to be powered up to a 94 overall right tackle. If you guys didn't know, Ryan Ramczyk does have a power up. Right now in this game, we have a serious lack of right tackle. But here's Ryan Ramczyk right now. Here's his 90 overall kickoff card. So let's just say, obviously the Saints win 10 games. He's gonna get a +3 overall increase to everything. So he'd be out here with 90 strength, 95 awareness, with 91 pass block and 92 run block. The only thing on this card that's going to be terrible is going to be his pass block. That's not going to break 90s, but in terms of what you want from a lineman, he's going to have 88 in all the important categories, from run block to pass block power and pass block finesse, high awareness, high strength, really great. So 93 overall is what he'll finally be once the Saints win 10 games. His power up will be eligible to get upwards to a 90 overall, right? Currently, this is what his ratings are at a 90 overall, and this is what his price is at this 90 overall. So if you just use training to get this guy up here, it's gonna run you 4,700 training, so less than 100,000 coins. You can get potentially this right tackle. Obviously, EA is gonna do a bunch of shenanigans and kind of tweak his run block and tweak some pass block, because EA is so petty like that. But you can get a guy that looks very similar to this version of Ryan Ramczyk for less than 100,000 coins if you guys got this power up and this power pass. Now, this is a 2-week wait and see, but there's a very good chance that this guy is gonna be the right tackle on everybody's team going forward, because right now, there are no good right tackles in the game. While I don't believe it's best to use a power pass on a lineman because the blocking in this game is inherently broken, because the targeting is bad, the sheds are terrible, none of the abilities actually work, I still, for some reason, like to invest in them just because it's nice to have top tier blocking. Because when the blocking actually works, you got time in the pocket, then you can throw dots. It's just when a blocking break, which is like 90% of the time, that's when you rage. But this is a huge upgrade for my Lane Johnson. Like, Lane Johnson's next upgrade gets to 90 overall. It's still not better than Ryan Ramczyk, plus it'd be more expensive, obviously. So this is what you guys can get. Go ahead and buy his power, wait 2 weeks, and hopefully come the next Tuesday, after the Saints win their 10th game of the season, we can go ahead and get ourselves a top tier right tackle for the Lolo. And that is my list. Cam Newton, Brandon Cooks, Evan Ingram, and Ryan Ramczyk. Let me know what you guys think of those players down in the comment section below. Let me know who you guys have used your tier 1 power passes on. He will also be revisiting the defensive power-ups in a later video, so stay tuned for that. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. If you guys like the video, smack a like on it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me money was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.